Hey, church. Just getting back from this weekend's family mission trip and really looking forward to the week ahead. Big Sunday this week. So we continue our Genesis teaching series, have family meeting, just a host of things going on in the life of the church this time of year. I wanted to take a second just to give you a personal update, kind of the life of the Rogers update, in an effort to avoid social media being kind of the first reporter of updates. A couple of big things going on in our life and the life of our family during this season. First off, I think many of you probably already know, but Rogers Baby 5 is on the way. Yes, Baby 5 is coming in May. Sarah's doing well, and we're excited about adding a new kid to the mix in our family. The kids are arm wrestling over whether it's going to be a boy or a girl, and already trying to pick out names. Will is pumped about being a big sister, so it's going to be an exciting time for us. And that coincides with the second announcement. At some point over the next couple of weeks, you're going to see online an announcement from Southeastern Baptist Theological Seminary, where I did my MDiv and PhD work, that I've been appointed an assistant professor at the school in the area of North American missions and church planting. This has been a process that's been in the works as I've communicated with the elders here at the church and worked with the seminary, have deep affinity for the work that the school is doing, and have consistently been a part of teaching some classes here and there, and trying to help out with their missions center. Many of you know that since completing my doctoral work, I've had my hands in a number of different tasks with mission organizations, state conventions, the seminary, and others. And at this season, it seems wise to consolidate some of that and really lean in behind the work that the seminary is doing. Now, I wanted to take the time in this video just to allay some fears or maybe address some questions that might come from that kind of announcement that's going to seem pretty formal as it rolls out. First, does that mean Sarah and I are transitioning out of pastoral ministry or away from Greenville? And the answer is no. We feel a certain calling to the work that God is doing here in Greenville, and particularly what God is doing at the church at Cherrydale, and are excited to continue to be a part of that work in the days ahead. We don't have interest in transitioning out to be full-time faculty member at the seminary, and that is not what is being announced. So don't worry if it feels a bit formal that this means that Matt's leaving, that our family's transitioning anywhere, because that's not the case. Secondly, does it mean that I'm going to be split in my time and away from the church more? And the reality is actually the opposite is going to be the case. If you've been close to me or my family, you recognize that this year has just been a lot of travel and a lot of time on the go. That's because I've got my hands in a number of different things that have pulled me in various directions, from writing projects to mission organizations to trips. And as I turn 40 here in just a couple of months, don't tell anybody else, but as I turn 40 here in a couple of months, we've made the decision to try to sink fewer projects, try to lean in behind just a fewer number of things that I give myself to outside of the work here at the local church. And so I've decided that kind of the plus one that I want to invest in with the elder support is in training leaders through the seminary. So that's going to mean the majority of that work I'll be able to do right here from Greenville, and will coincide really nicely with the work that I'm doing in the local church ministry. A number of our interns or residents are students at Southeastern, so there's great overlap in those responsibilities. And what I'll have my hands in largely will be helping facilitate students at Southeastern that are wanting to be a part of planting churches in North America. So it's the very work that our church wants to be about anyway. And this will give me a great opportunity to lean in behind those kind of projects and even recruit students to be a part of Cherrydale's sending mechanism. I will teach once or twice a semester. Most of that, again, will be in distance online version, or perhaps going up one weekend a semester to teach for an extended block. Each fall with this appointment, I'll take 1 week and go up to the seminary to teach a week-long intensive class. And I may lead one mission trip a year to a North American church planting site for the sake of helping students get some hands-on experience in the work of church planting. So all that to say, it's not, I won't be there consistently. I won't be traveling weekly. I'll be here in Greenville, partnering with the seminary to do the work that Cherrydale's already doing. And this will give us some cool opportunity to even elevate what our church is doing in an attempt to be a multiplying church. This also helps me find ways to do fewer things and do those fewer things better, rather than being so dispersed. And Sarah and I believe that this is a great opportunity that the Lord has put behind us. So hope you'll join us in celebrating that. I'm not exactly sure when the announcement will roll out. I'll share a little bit more on Sunday, but in thoughts that maybe there'll be a public announcement this week. I wanted to take a few minutes on video just to answer those questions and let you know what is to come, so you weren't taken off guard when those announcements are made. Really love you guys. Really thankful for the way that you partner with me and help me do the things that I feel like God's called me to do in training leaders, sending missionaries, and being a part of church planting. Really grateful to be at Cherrydale and look forward to seeing you on Sunday as we continue our Genesis series looking at Genesis 11 and the story of Babel. See you Sunday.